Faith is not just about seeing facts, it is about seeing with spiritual eyes. We may share every detail, every sign, every proof we know, but the Bible tells us plainly, the natural person does not accept the things of the Spirit of God, for they are folly to him, and he is not able to understand them because they are spiritually discerned. -1 Corinthians 2:14. It is like trying to describe a beautiful sunrise to someone who has never seen light. They may hear all the words, but they cannot grasp the beauty until their eyes are opened. The truth of who Jesus is and what he has done is spiritual truth. Our minds can hold the facts, but only God's Spirit can make those facts come alive in the heart. Second, there is a veil over hearts that only God can lift. The Bible speaks gently of this hidden struggle. And even if our gospel is veiled, it is veiled to those who are perishing. In their case, the God of this world has blinded the minds of the unbelievers to keep them from seeing the light of the gospel of the glory of Christ, who is the image of God. -2 Corinthians 4:3-4. This does not mean you have spoken wrongly, or that your words are not true. It means there is a darkness that our words alone cannot chase away. We can tell them what is real, but only God can shine his light into their hearts. Jesus himself did many wonderful signs before people's very eyes, and yet many still did not believe, so that the word of the prophet was fulfilled. He has blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, lest they see with their eyes and understand with their heart, and turn, and I would heal them. John 12:40. Third, believing means yielding something deep within us. To receive Jesus means we must admit we need him, that we are sinners, that we cannot save ourselves, that we must let go of our own pride, our own plans, our own favorite sins. And this is very hard for human hearts. Jesus said, "And this is the judgment. The light has come into the world, and people loved the darkness rather than the light, because their works were evil. For everyone who does wicked things hates the light, and does not come to the light, lest his works should be exposed." John 3:19-20. Some do not believe because they fear what others will think. They love the praise of people more than the praise of God, as many rulers did in Jesus' day. Nevertheless, many even of the authorities believed in him, but for fear of the Pharisees they did not confess it, so that they would not be put out of the synagogue. For they loved the glory that comes from man more than the glory that comes from God. John 12:42-43. Some hold tightly to old ways, or trust in their own goodness, or do not want to change the things they love. It is not that the truth is not clear, it is that their hearts are not yet ready to let it in. Fourth, only God can draw a heart to himself. We can speak, we can show, we can love, but we cannot force faith. Jesus said softly, "No one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him."